we're all cat, so let's go to Letterland. Letterland, Letterland. Walter Walrus, Wetterland. Meet slithering Sam, a king who can kick, a quarrelsome queen, all meet noisy Nick.
Well, good morning, persistent pineapples. It is that time. It's time for Letterland. And boy, have we got some cool stuff to do today. Because now that you all are part of a reading community, you're readers. This is super exciting. So yesterday you learned all about, let's go in order, tractors. That's when we read them really slowly. And you learned about trains, we just kind of push through. Dad, mad. And you learned about planes, we go fluently fast. Dad, mad, had, nap, map, lap, at, cat, and sat. And we learned about, oh, that was planes, sorry, planes. And then this is helicopters. We learned about helicopters. And helicopters is when you don't go in order. You just go all over the place. You don't need to know the word family, you just kind of go dad, map, at, nap, had, mad, lap, sat, and cat. Okay, we also went over our tricky words. You're going to have to know these tricky words by heart, so let's go over them real quick before we begin our sentences. You have the word, now I know this is a letter, this is like Annie Apple, but it's a word. A cat is near me. I wish a cat was near me. Pete the cat is. Pete the cat. The word A. Say it with me. A. Is. Pete the cat is here with me. Is. Say it with me. My. My name is Mrs. Malahias. This is the word my. M-Y. Say it with me. My. On. Pete the cat right now is on my table. On. Say it with me. Good. And this is the word the. T-H-E spells the. That's when you have to put your tongue like you're sticking it out at Miss M. The. Right. The cat is on my table. Pete the cat. So those are our tricky words. Make sure you practice them. When you have some free time or you just want to write in your journal, practice writing these words. You can go straight back to my video so you can look at them and you can practice writing them. You've got colored pencils. Why not rainbow write them? Why not write them in a sentence if you can? Lots of choices there. All right, we're going to do a quick dash. Remember, Miss M first, you second. Here we go. Bouncy Ben says, "Buh." Your turn. Sammy Snake says, "S." Your turn. Red Robot says, Your turn. Peter Puppy says, "P." Your turn. Noisy Nick says, Your turn. Munching Mike says, Your turn. Lucy Lamplight says, Your turn. Harry Hatman says, Your turn. Firefighter Fred says, putting out that fire. Dippy Duck says, D. It's a quick sound. Your turn. Clever Cat says, K. Your turn. Annie Apple says, ah. Your turn. Talking Tess says, t. Your turn. Great job. Well, today we get to put a lot of these words into a sentence. And remember, sentence structure is really important when you begin that writing. So I'm going to turn this over so you can see all our Letterlanders. Let's see if you can. Okay. And now I'm going to start with a sentence here. Now, this is all about Peter, puppy. Here's our tricky word. You see, let me make sure. Remember our tricky word is? It's in this sentence. Peter, puppy, is a tad bit sad. So Peter, puppy, is a tad bit sad. That's our sentence. You're going to see these on your seesaw activity. And then this one says, clever cat. Notice that it's Clever Cat's name, so the name always begins with capital, just like yours. Clever Cat had a nap on the, there's that tricky word, the, mat. So Clever Cat had a nap on the mat. Can you picture that? Him sleeping? And this one's all about Hairy Hat Man. Notice these are capital. The first word in a sentence is always capitalized, but this is somebody's name. Hairy Hat. So this is a capital H. Man. That M is capitalized. Hairy Hat Man had a hat in his lap. I bet you can read this by yourself. You're going to see these on your seesaw activity, and your job is to pick which one is your favorite. So first you're going to record yourself reading them to me, all the sentences. There's even 2 extras, and I'll show you those in a minute. And then you're going to pick your favorite one. Like, I might do a picture drawing, Clever Cat had a nap on the mat. So I might draw a mat. A mat's like a front door mat or a little rug in your house, and Clever Cat would be sleeping on the mat. You could draw a picture of that. Here's another thing, boys and girls. I love seesaw. I love the tools, but Mrs. Malahayas really wants you to get out your paper. All of you have paper. All of you have colored pencils. All of you have crayons. All of you have pencils. I know this because we gave them out to you. So I want you to take out that paper, and we've got to start writing on paper. And then you take a picture and upload it. Very important. I'm going to give you some more sentences, so stay tuned. Okay, Miss M has these picture puzzles that we're going to put together to make some words. So let's start over here. I have, it looks like a picture of a cat. We have to think, what is the first sound in cat? K, k. You're right, it's C. What is the next sound in cat? K, ah, ah. Yes. Ah. And the last one? T. And when you put it together, you have a picture of a cat. Can you say cat with me? Cat. Let's tap it. Cat. Cat. If we flip them over, it's just the word. Ready? Cat. Cat. Good. Let's see what we have next. This is going to be a picture of a hat. So we have to think, what is the first sound you hear in hat? At. We need an H. So we're going to put that H right here. Ooh, we need the A. At. We need the T. And do you see when we put this together? It's a pretty hat. Looks like an Easter hat. Say it with me. At. Hat. Good. And when we turn it over, at. Hat. Okay. Now we have this one. This is going to be a picture of a map. Tomorrow, Miss Lehocky is going to be doing a lesson on maps and geography and where we live. So that's exciting. So let's think about the word map. App. First sound, You got it. Ah, ah, ah. Ooh, 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 we need ah. Ah, p. We need the p, p. Peter Puppy. Good. You see the map? X marks the spot. The ship, like a pirate ship going around. Ready? Tap it with me. Map. Map. If we turn it over, we have the word. There you go. Those are our words. Cat. The cat sat on his hat and was looking for his map. We can make a sentence. Okay, I'm going to write a sentence, and it's going to have 4 words. I like my hat. So it needs 4 words. And remember, when you write with words, you have finger spaces. I like my hat. There'll be a period at the end. So, ready? I, capital I is the word, like. You'll learn this tricky word soon. I like my. That's one of our tricky words from our lesson. Let me show you. Where'd it go? Hold on. Look. My. There it is. I like my hat. I'll bet you can spell it. Go ahead. I'll wait. Were you here first? You're right. Huh. H. A. T. I like my hat. Great job. And we just saw, we made a picture down there with the, we made a word with those picture cards with hat, remember? We made it. H. A. Can I put it together? Kind of, sort of. Hat. Great job. I wish you well. Do good work. And I'll see you on Seesaw. I've got lots of things to approve, so don't get all worried because I will get on there and prove it. I'm trying to make some lessons. Love you. Stay persistent.